Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. We have a great adventure planned for you today. Royce and Zyam have come back to the town of Wolfden. They've just arrived. They've just defeated hundreds, if not thousands, of slime monsters on their way here. Alright, and begin. You arrive into Wolfden. It's very similar to what you saw before. People wandering around a very small village.
How far did the slime rain go? And did the slime water evaporate, or has it just coated the ground still?
So you noticed as you were walking that the slime water, after you defeated the slimes, basically it was just looked like regular water. After you it seems like the slimes were just the ones that were fighting you, like everything that was coagulating or whatever, turning into whatever, all that substance was the thing that created the slimes. There was still water everywhere, there was still rain, and that was just regular water. The substances was actually like the gelatin from the slimes was what coagulated and attacked you.
Alright. Does the town look any different?
From you walking inside the entrance, it doesn't look much different. When you walk up to the wharf, you do see a line going to one of the boats. It looks like they are talking to a guy heading inside the boat and then coming out. These people look very similar to adventurers.
What's the name of that town down south you went to?
They're going to?
No, the one we just came from.
Town that we just came from was Jongvale.
Gotcha. Knock knock. Anybody in?
The wharf master that you saw before opens the door. What is it?
I don't know if you remember us, but yeah, we went down to Jongville and see what you were saying about that place. Yeah, we came right back. It's a horrible place.
When you say that to him, his face kind of lightens for a minute. Yes, I know. People say that it's a wonderful place. I don't know what the appeal is.
No, it's nowhere near wonderful. My goodness, the people there, the fish they sell, the company they keep, the guards, all of it just just awful. But anyway, the business I wanted with you. So I want to avoid that town as much as possible. So I'd rather go north and try my luck through the mountains. Um, You have any boats headed that way?
Well, how where is your journey taking you? Just out of curiosity, are you heading north through the mountains? You said to.
Hmm. Heading towards the Mage Kingdom.
Then maybe you might want to go down to the dock. You're actually in luck. There's a new crystal being installed into Anaberry. Maybe you could register there before they leave.
Where is this town? What'd you say?
Anaberry. It's the town beyond the beyond the. Oh my goodness!
Can you show me on the map?
I'll show you on the map. Anaberry is getting a new crystal installed, so if you were to register with it, once they install the crystal, you can just teleport to Anaberry and forego the whole mountain range. Of course, that's if you have the coin.
Wait. They're installing one, as in it's here?
Correct, yes. It's passing by, and some people are going and registering it before it gets there, so that way they don't have to go to the mountain range.
How is it getting there?
It'll be getting there by ship, and then I believe it'll be guarded and taken through the passage.
Okay, so if we can prove our worth, might better just join their party as another guard. But yeah, I see what you're saying about registering before. All right. You know when that's passing through here? Or?
It should be at the dock right now. I believe there's some people registering it.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Thank you very much, sir.
No problem. And I hope you enjoy the town a lot more than, well, more than that one that you just left. But if you need any help, just let me know.
All right. Got anything for the man?
No.
All right, that's it for us then.
He waves as you leave.
Is that over here?
So the crystals can move, and then they can still be teleported to? I guess it makes
Oh.
sense, but then can't you just like attune to a crystal and then have someone who's already attuned to one far away? I don't know. Or just get major ones.
Crystal can't simply transport through a crystal. That's madness.
I also don't know how you can't just attune to one. Why do you have to touch it? You don't. Is it not like? I don't know.
I joined the line and listened in to the conversations being held by the adventurers. If there is a line still.
There is a line still, yeah. You're probably like maybe fourth in line at this point in time.
Cool.
There's adventurers here now? Oh my goodness. Are they also being like scalded by the citizens of this town?
You don't see any like citizens of the town in this particular line or area, so most of the citizens were back in the village. This is like a pier.
It's not. It is a lot more far away than it looks.
Yeah, it's not this ranky dink. Imagine a lot. Yeah.
I'll still imagine it like this.
Yeah, you
Don't worry.
can. You can.
It definitely
Same.
feels like it.
You hear rumors about one group talking about thieves that are on the south path that seem to be robbing people as they are going down south.
Like, I mean, two things could be us or ones that we met.
You hear rumors of a very valuable plant that people are seeking. It's apparently very dangerous to harvest. Many people have tried and met their end. Apparently, it's a very bad fungal type plant. It appears to have taken over a lot of the road down south. The line moves. You are greeted with what appears to be a woman holding a clipboard.
Hello. Yes. Registering crystal. Is that a possibility?
Yes. It'll be 20,000 each.
All right. It's not a problem. If you would open your pockets for me, madam.
Sure, yes.
20,000 to attune to it?
Yes.
Do you know how much it'll be to teleport to it once it's installed?
I'm not sure. That's not my job.
Depends on where we're teleporting from. Distance matters.
Here.
Do they have a crystal here?
They should. I don't know. I mean, that one fish town. I mean, it had a crystal. I mean, it wasn't the greatest
Did it?
crystal. It still had a crystal.
Oh, I mean, it was. I'm pretty sure that probably fell off a boat or something. They just found it. All right. Anyway, do you know what town nearby has the nearest crystal? As I hand you the money.
To be honest, I'm not sure. I'm not from around here. I'm just transporting the crystal. We just
Fair
stopped here and are allowing people to register with it.
Fair enough. Alright, do you have an ETA when you arrive in the town you're heading towards?
Should be about a month.
Alright. There you go. 20,000, madam. Alright, how do I register?
Just
Place your
touch.
hand thing again?
Correct. I'm sure you've done this before. Just place your hand on. Just go inside and place your hand on the crystal.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You walk inside. You see a crystal that looks exactly like you've seen it before.
Any guards around?
There's 2 guards on either side of the crystal. They watch you closely.
Hello, gentlemen / ladies.
Says, I guess if this crystal gets damaged or destroyed or lost, that won't be counted for, whatever.
Are you asking this to her or?
I'm just generally asking
Oh,
in the boat. You guys look, you know what you're doing. You won't let the crystal fall into destroy? I don't know.
the lady looks at you and says, "Well, that is our job to protect the crystal."
Wait, how much did you pay her?
It was, did you say 20,000?
20,000.
So I gave her 200,000.
I was about to say.
Thank you for your donation, sir.
Everyone in this town gets a crystal. Damn.
I was looking at your money like, you had more than that.
She thanks you for your generosity, points you to the crystal, and she takes the 200,000 gold.
You want to pay for the people in the line?
This will most likely allow us to successfully get there 100% now.
I want my. I didn't mean.
Oh,
should
if I
Gave
give
her
you
the
more
wrong
money,
bag.
does that
Gave
help
her
you
the
guys
wrong
out?
Bag,
Maybe even get there faster.
please.
I'll be willing to fund some of your journey.
Let's see. You give her 200,000.
Yeah.
How do you overgive?
Because I thought Do you think I have a thinker in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
It's
I
currently.
think highly of your thinker.
Yes.
It's currently overheating. I don't know. Right now, I have to like take the back seat. Or
Take
else
off the
we'll have to-
headphones. Let it cool off.
give you 180,000 back. Should be.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think you owe her 2 gold. But that's fine.
So, are you guys in lack of funding, or just need a little bit of extra to, maybe wet some whistles?
It's the guild. They tax literally everything. They have plenty of money.
Well, if we did have a little bit of more money, we could probably hire some more guards on. It might be able to get there faster, more safely, but we should be fine.
It's kind of important, so I'm gonna pitch in another 40,000.
All right.
How's money gonna help them at sea?
And what was your name?
For me,
Yes.
it's not important, is it?
Oh yeah, it is. I can put it on the ledger and let the people know that that you helped out. It's
Consider this an anonymous donation.
all
Just to
right.
help you out. I don't need any
Sounds
recognition or
right.
anything. There you go.
Thank you.
Got it. All right, madam. Good luck to you and your friends, workers.
And good luck on your journey, I guess.
Absolutely.
Did she say anything about when it's gonna be done? The journey?
She said, yeah, she said a month. And yeah, she said gold helps it push faster, but well, might help it push faster. So
All right. Well, sure this town has more to offer than its surface. I hope.
we can check and see if they have crystal and just get out of here. We can see if they have a boat and we can head somewhere else, head north. Just to do it.
Yeah, we're at the border of the human kingdom. I'm pretty sure.
It's a bit further in than the border, but yeah, close enough. Are the towns on the map to scale? Like if it's like look like a very large town, is it a very large town? Town north of us.
Yes, they are. As you see them, usually the larger the place, the bigger the town. The smaller the place, the smaller the town.
I remember you saying something about that when we were showing the map first time. Categorized all the icons and decals.
So we
Very
can
lot of-
go to the huge city north and just wait it out. Hang out there. Surely they have facilities and crystals.
Yeah, but I wouldn't get hopes up on just 'cause big. Doesn't mean it's.
I mean, we can just ask around, see if anybody knows anything about it. There's
Yeah.
adventurers here, we can just ask them.
All right.
Alright. Gonna check around, see if any of the adventurers are still kicking about.
All right. You see a group of adventurers. They seem to be in line for some fish.
Walk over to them. Excuse me, adventurers? Can I have a second of your time?
Sure. You are.
Name's Cryor.
Cryor. Oh.
Scior, it's
Doesn't matter.
Amethyst. My name is Samantha.
Greetings to you.
I'm not.
Greetings, sir. I am Kemp Sadler.
Sure.
We are part of the Horrible Promises.
Who's this? Okay, a little bit out of pocket question, but
Mm-hmm.
do you say this to everyone who just walks up to you?
Yes, it's our adventure names. I'm
Okay.
Kemp Sadler. We're a part of the Horrible Promises.
I think we're the weirdos, I'll be honest.
Fine. I'm just wondering if your journeys have taken you to the large town to the north here.
A little bit. We've been up north. We're about to go through the passage, but they were doing this whole new crystal thing, which is going to save us so much time. So
Yep.
we're planning on going up, maybe doing some quests in the meantime.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could tell me anything about the town to the north, if you've been there.
Yes. That's called Owl Ridge.
Oh, interesting.
Owl Ridge, or like, is
Like
that
the
one
bird?
word?
The
Or,
bird.
yeah, it's like
Yes,
that.
like Owl Ridge, yes.
Alright. What did I just say? I pressed Control S. Well, I guess something's on it.
Yes, it's up north. It's the main city castle on the river.
Alright. So I assume they have adequate facilities for adventurers, like a guild, crystal, inns, shops.
Oh yes, it's fairly large. There's actually a couple dungeons around.
Oh, excellent, excellent. And what'd you say your part of your name?
The Horrible Promises.
All right, cool. Okay, I remember that. You guys seem fairly strong.
Yes, we've actually done quite a few dungeons, and we completed a couple of them. So
Oh,
it's
amazing.
always good to meet other adventurers along the way.
Yeah, hopefully I can get to where you guys are. Thank you.
Well, one day you'll make it. You both seem fairly strong as well. I want to get a few more members for your party, though.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to get to a bigger town, you know, scout around, put out ads, you know how it is.
Excellent, excellent. Well, when you get there and you get to the guild, you might want to look for a guy named Westbrook Cole.
Westbrook Cole. Okay.
Why?
He gives really good quests. Let's
Is-
just
Hmm?
let's just say that he gives not really. Well, he gives really good quests. Let's just say that. Very worthwhile. You might have to slip him a couple gold, but trust me, his quests are far better than anything you'll get at the guild.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, and they're classified as quests?
Oh yes, they're they're legit quests. They're not. It's not shady or anything like that. It's just he tends to be a broker of quests, if that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
All right.
What's his name?
Westbrook Cole.
Westbrook Cole, alright.
Thank you, sir. You've been very helpful to us.
Well, good luck on your adventures.
Same to you. All right. So you want to see if you can any boats heading up to the big lake up top and see if they can drop us off somewhere close, or what do you want to do? Surely that's a huge fishing spot, the huge lake. So gotta be somebody heading up there.
Yeah, but is there that many fishermen? Since there's the license and everything?
I mean, just everybody on the boat needs to be a registered fisherman? I'm not sure.
It's probably other stuff.
Yeah.
We can try it.
Yep. Where is it? my Google Doc decided to delete half the things I wrote in it just then. Never mind. Control Z to rescue.
That is weird.
Knock knock.
The door
Well-
opens again.
Sorry to bother you again, but this time is actually on business. Do you have any boats that might be heading up to the lake up north that we can get a ride along?
I have some fishing boats going up there. But that's pretty much it. Nothing carrying passengers. You both look pretty strong. Would you like to would you like to do a little bit of guard duty? I couldn't pay you, but they'd be willing to take you along.
That's fine. We can offer our services for a ride. Is that okay with you? Oh, I'm getting a phone call. One sec.
That's all right.
Would that be okay with you doing guard duty?
Depends on, I guess, the environment that would be in. We need more knowledge about it.
Yeah, we can. All right. If you can point us to the ship, or at least the captain or the crew, we can have a word with them.
All right. It's over there.
All right. Thank you, sir. Again, sorry for bothering you so often.
No problem. It's just good for someone to come and confirm everything that I've said. A lot of adventurers come back and say, "Oh, they're the best town," and just I think it's because of how they treat adventurers there. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, just go to the ship over there. It's called the Listless.
All right. Thank you very much.
Describe the ship.
All right, you see a very small ship with the name Listless Vessel on the side.
The same name twice, or
Listless Vessel.
listless?
Like Listless.
One S.
Okay, gotcha.
It is supposed to have two, but it only has one.
Huh?
Hello.
It says vessel on it?
Yes, it says Listless Vessel. Only one S on Listless at the end. You see a man outside. He's carrying a box of fish.
Hello. You happen to be a crew of this listless vessel?
Yes, I am indeed. Is there something wrong?
No, the wharf master over there told us you were heading up north and might be interested in a few more guards or guards in general.
Oh, excellent. Did he already sign you up for the ship?
No, we just wanted to get make sure everything was okay with the crew, make sure you guys would accept us before we did all that.
Oh well, I'm the crew, so I'd fully be willing to accept you. It's just me and the listless here. We'll just be going up the coast, fishing as we go. We just basically throw nets in, and I say we. It's just me and listless here. But yes, we'll just be going up the coast, and it'd be really good to have some guards. It can sometimes be really bad, especially with pirates. They've stolen my cargo a couple times, my fish, but they let me go afterwards.
All right. So, how far north are you going?
I'll be heading all the way up to Wakerley.
Wakerley. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever been to Wakerley before?
I'm afraid I haven't. Just show me where that is on the map.
Mm.
I think I see a pixel of a town above Wolfton.
It's
Alright,
right.
it's already marked. It's near the mountains.
Oh, it's. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. We only need a ride to our ridge, so
All right.
only
Yeah.
only bothering you for half your trip. It seems like.
All right. I mean, I can't pay you, of course. It'll just
No,
be.
it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Services for the ride.
All right. Excellent. You'll need to bring your own food, and you'll be sleeping on deck if that's okay. I don't really have
Yep.
that much room except for fish.
It's fine. How long do you think it will take to get to our ridge with
Shouldn't take that long. Maybe a week.
All right. Well, when are you setting sail?
Um. Let's see. Well, if you're coming along, when would you like to go?
I'm down for any time. I can go now. But
All right. I was planning on leaving possibly this afternoon after I unload my fish here.
all right.
But if you need time, I could go in the morning or tomorrow afternoon. But that's pretty much the latest.
Okay. What do you think?
Should be fine.
All right. We'll see you this afternoon, then.
Excellent. I'll be here.
Alrighty.
Um,
Say we had to register as crew. I guess it makes sense. Our crew is noted for in case tragedy happens. Hello, Wharfmaster. It's us again. One more time.
Hello. Oh yes. Did you talk to the captain of the listless?
Yep, sure did. He accepted us, and we accepted the job. So just here to register as, I guess, crew.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, this will be so good. He's been robbed twice now of his fish. It's
what company does he normally have?
just him.
It's just, oh, okay.
He owns his own vessel. And he comes in, he brings fish, and that's how he makes his money. It'll be good for him to have some guards on hand. All right, I'll just need you to sign these documents. They're just stating that you'll be protecting the cargo, etc., all that good stuff.
All right.
He has your
Get
two
over the
documents.
dock.
All right.
And
Yeah, it's just basically a standard contract of you're going to be doing the services provided, that you'll be guarding the ship and the goods and the people on board, yada yada yada, all standard stuff exactly as you expect.
is this a magical contract?
It doesn't look.
the magic pouring out.
It doesn't look like a magical contract. It looks like just a standard contract.
I want to put blood on it. All right. Sign my alias.
All right, thank you. And you, sir?
So him signs his alias as well.
Excellent, excellent. He takes the pieces of paper from you. All right. I believe that will conclude our business. If there's anything else you need, I will be here.
All right. Thank you, sir. Again.
Thank you.
All right. So, how's your food supply looking? You good?
Yeah, I got 18 days worth.
Yeah.
A little bit over with water.
Same. All right. We got a few hours to kill. I'm gonna talk. Well, it's not really anything to talk to these people about. Yep.
Check out the stores. This place can't just be fish, right?
We can see. It might be a fishing equipment store or something.
I was hoping for some books. Like, just normal books, non-magical.
Does it look like these people read? I whisper.
It's got how to fish book, right?
Maybe there's a book about, types of fish and where to catch them. Look for any stalls that might have something other than fish or produce in general.
All right. You look around. You did find a couple different shops. Very, very small shop. It looked like they might sell books inside. You also see like a general store. A very, very small shop. It's a general store.
All right. These seem to be your choices. How about they?
Simon heads for the bookstore. The book
Yeah.
slant.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like RP this because my goodness, there's nothing here.
How dare you? Thriving.
Hold on, I got you.
It's gonna be floating books again.
Who doesn't like floating books? They're magic. All right, I typed in something. I'm waiting for it to adjust.
Hello, madam.
Scatter!
What did you do? Stop! Stop doing things.
Do anything.
Why did you hit that person? My goodness.
Did
Hello,
you?
madam. Sorry about the blood. I'm kidding. Okay. Oh, you're back. Whoops. Oh, that's a pile.
All right, so you see a small shop. What do you do?
They look burned.
Hello, madam.
All right, do you go inside? I'm guessing.
Yeah. Is it having it? I'm surprised it hasn't. So.
Is that? Oh,
All right, you go inside. You see a lady behind a counter, and there's a pile of books off to the side. It's just a pile of books. As you walk in, she gives you a really big smile. Welcome. Come in. Come in. Is there anything that you're fancying today? Any adventures that you're wanting to read? I have it all here.
I mean, do you have it on display? I can just look through your books.
Sure. Yes. Yes. And she starts rummaging around in the books. She grabs two of them, and like hands them to you. Now you should try these. These are some of my personal favorites. She gives you a big smile.
This time looks at the title of the books.
Let's see. You read the title of the book. It says A Fisherman's Guide to a Thief's Memoirs, entitled The Art of the Steal.
Why do you recommend this book to me?
What do you mean? It's one of our best selling around here.
That's a classic.
So that means you have more than one copy of this book?
Oh yes, yes. It's I've sold quite a few copies of this book actually. If you're not interested in that, we do have another one here, and she shows you the book.
Uh-huh.
It's called A Fisherman's Guide to How to Avoid Hammers.
Do these books have like a back, like a blurb? You can read.
Yeah, they do.
All right. We'll read. It's like I don't know what they are. They're like a summary. It's like what you expect in the book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's take a gander.
All right. Which one are you looking at?
Look at both of them.
All right. The Fisherman's Guide to How to Avoid Hammers is basically, it looks like someone has written it in like hand script, you know, not like print or anything, like just written it out. There's also like little drawings and stuff in the little blurb. One of them depicts a small child and a hammer's falling from the sky, and it shows a little arrow, and it says, if there is a hammer falling from the sky, be sure to step to the left or right of the hammer to avoid it. You also find notes written throughout the book. It looks like someone has done little like leaflets in there of like just handwritten notes throughout the book.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be in a foreign language of some sort. You're not sure what type of language it's in.
I see.
It seems like someone separately wrote this and put them in there. Go ahead.
I guess this is the town loves these books, right?
Yes. They're all the rage here. I have several Fisherman's Guide to how to do different things and different stories and adventures.
I noticed a theme here. You wouldn't happen to have a book on A Fisherman's Guide to Fishing, would you?
Oh, I do. A Fisherman's Guide to Fishing. Is that something that you're interested in? Not too many people purchase that one, but...
Yeah, I'm interested.
Oh, excellent. This is one of my personal favorites. I haven't been able to sell, well, really any, to be honest with you. But
it's fine. I don't need the book's life story. How much?
For you, only 100 gold.
You got it, madam. Put the gold in your pile of books.
Please do. That's where everybody puts it. Does someone have a book I can copy? My goodness, I don't want to have to search again. This would take forever. Thank you. Got it. There you are. A Fisherman's Guide to Fishing. I'm sure you'll be plenty happy with it, sir.
Thank you, madam.
And you, sir, would you like that A Fisherman's Guide to the Art of the Steel?
Sure. How big is the DM?
It's about probably the size of maybe a... Oh man, I was gonna show my age. I was gonna say a cassette tape. That is...
Wait, is it an overall size or just thickness?
all of it. The whole thing.
It's a pocket guide, okay.
I thought... Oh, because that's small? I thought...
Yeah.
Oh.
You'd probably
I
say
love
you
using
prefer VHS.
cassettes and popping it in the slot and letting it run.
Yeah.
How big do you think a VHS is?
The tape or
Oh, it's not a VHS. It's a cassette tape.
Yeah.
It's the audio.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Got any laser disc back there?
Got a USB.
Nice. How big is the Fisherman's Guide to Fishing?
It's a lot thicker.
Okay.
It's about the size of a.
Go on.
That one's VHS tape size. There we go. That one's about VHS tape size.
It's about 5 inches. Use metrics here.
All right,
Is
which
this book also 100 gold?
is it? What?
100 gold. Is it also 100 gold?
That one's a little bit more pricier.
Oh, is it?
Yes, this one's very informative. It's again, it's one of my good sellers, so it's a little bit more expensive.
All right.
This one's 1,000 gold.
Am I paying for the knowledge, or just because it's people like it?
I mean, apparently the knowledge is worth it. Otherwise, people wouldn't buy it for that much.
That's not how things.
It's called supply and demand, sir.
I don't know if you heard, but in like the Dwarven Kingdom, very, very west from here, they've been selling these weird cups. They've been calling it Stanley cups. I don't know why people won't buy it. It's still metal. Why? Just because it's got.
Don't do this, because I'll start and people will hate me and never want to watch my. Okay, so stop.
1,000 gold, 1,000 gold. Sure.
Is this a known issue?
It's a known issue for people buying cups.
Would it be perhaps
Having an
in your
addiction.
household?
As I pick up my cup, drink from it.
What cup do you have, Eamon?
Just some random thing I got from Costco.
Good man. Good man!
I bet it was
D&D is changing the way I talk. I swear.
cost effective and still does the job, right?
It's like 2 40-ounce bottles for like $10.
I know, right? But it wasn't like $60, right?
But does it have Taco Bell's print on it?
Yeah. Does it have like the logo of something that you like on it? My
It
goodness.
has a few dents.
But it works, doesn't it? And it's probably better. It's built. That's
Had it
character.
for like 7 years.
I got smacked in the head by a metal cup on the bus. Why are you laughing at that?
That's actually kind of sad. And horrible. Unfunny.
Okay.
You buying the book?
I bought the
$1,000?
book. You'd like my book.
All right. I just need a book to copy.
Eamon's got a book.
I guess I'll just copy Eman's book. Hold on.
Yeah, it's at my door. What? 9 more.
It's fine. Just copy Eman's book.
Ah, you forgot. You spell. You're missing things.
There you are. Hopefully you'll enjoy it.
People need to learn to use apostrophes. It claims ownership. If it claims ownership, use an apostrophe. Thank you for the book. These writers. These so-called writers.
I'm gonna head to the general store. Coming.
Sure. Nowhere else I'd be.
Knock knock. I open the door as I knock.
All right, you walk in. Oh, I'm sorry. You open the door. You look inside. There is a man behind the counter. It seems like there are shelves and shelves of just general goods. Not very much, but there are general goods there.
Hello, sir.
Ah, welcome.
I'm just wondering if you take donations.
And
I have a few bits of gear that I'm carrying around that's weighing me down and I don't need anymore.
gear. All right. Yes, I do take donations. If it's
Yeah,
not
just-
cursed or anything, is it?
No, just adventure gear. It's not horrible, but it's not really worth me lugging around just to sell somewhere. So I'm heading off at sea, so I'll be as light as possible.
Ah, that's actually understandable. Yes, I can take it off your hands for you.
Alright, get it all out for you. Unless you see something in here that you want, Mace.
No.
Alright, here you go, sir.
Oh my, these are fairly decent gear.
Yeah. Just I don't have the means to sell it or to bring it with me, so no point in just throwing it out. Might as well give it to the people. Somebody can make use of it, you know.
You look like you're an adventurer who goes out and does some adventuring.
Weird way to put it, but yeah. Sure.
I'm sure you sleep under the stars every once in a while, right?
Sure.
I do have some camping gear that I've been trying to get rid of. I could let you have.
Sure. Yeah.
I
You have no
sleep
one
under
but
the
you.
stars.
Do you?
He hands over some camping gear. It seems like there's 4 uses of camping gear.
Is it standard or magical?
You don't know.
Sir, is it standard or magical?
It is magical, indeed. I just needed to get rid of this particular set. You'll need to use these pretty soon. Or they might expire. So within a week, if you can do that, it should be
Do
good.
they have food with them?
No, sadly, there's no food. If I had camping gear with food, man, I'd be a wealthy man.
Okay. So,
It's fine.
alright. Yeah, I was about to say what? Maybe just a different quality than the ones we've grown accustomed to. Alright. Alright, sir. Thank you very much for your business then. Fair trade, I say.
Excellent. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. It's all kinds of things.
Got it. Anything you can think of you might need for the trip?
No, not for this trip. I mean, let's see. What general? Do you have like tools, like an axe, a knife, things like that?
Yes, I do have some general goods for tools. Fixing up a house or cutting down a tree.
Do you happen to have some spare timber, a hammer, and some nails?
Let's see. Yes, I do. How big does the timber need to be? Depending on that.
Just like maybe some 1x4s. No, that's too big actually. No bigger than my arm, really.
Yes, I do have some pieces like that. And how much would you? How many would you like?
A 3.
All right. And you said you need a hammer and nails as well.
Yes, sir.
All right. Total would be 3,000 gold.
Alrighty. There you go. So,
Hammer.
mm-hmm.
You said 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Of course.
I don't know if we should get tools because I mean I don't think that should be enough, right?
Who knows? Sure, the guy has stuff since he's apparently been attacked before, or maybe not attacked, just coerced into giving his stuff up.
This boat should be faster than like a pirate's ship if it's because it doesn't have that much weight on it.
Probably just threaten him with like ranged weapons.
Yeah.
Maybe got ambushed in a cove or something.
All right, there you go. There's your supplies.
All right. What about you? Getting anything?
No. Not right now.
Thank you, sir.
You're most welcome.
All right. The wood can't. I'm gonna consult my screenshots. Piece of wood. Got rid of my.
It is random when it happens. Or it might have just been because it was duplicated, so the book didn't do it.
Got rid of my huge meteor shower. How dare you?
I don't know why that's doing that.
It's on purpose.
No.
Drags it to your hotbar.
Nope, the hammer got rid of something too. What does that get rid of? Page 1. I got rid of poisonous charge. How dare you? Alright.
I wonder if does it still get rid of it if I put it in a bag?
I don't know how it works, but it's random on the toolbar where it
Yeah.
like puts it, which is really weird. I don't know what.
I usually linger on my like empty toolbar just to, because it's the polymorph and all that. But no, it just went on page 1 and page 3 randomly. Okay.
Weird.
So, how is your mental?
I don't know what.
How's your state of mind right now? You know,
State of
what are your
mind?
thoughts?
Hmm.
Any sorry. Any any thoughts on well, yeah, once we reach that town is close to the Mage Kingdom, we could probably learn more about the town we're going to. Doubt any of these people will know about it since it's across the mountains.
And I'm pretty sure no one goes to those towns. They just kind of live there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Is this a new crystal or this a replacement crystal for that place?
I doubt it's a new replacement because whenever the crystal gets repaired, I remember something about you're still bound to it, so they probably repair it. So people are still attuned to it.
Yeah, good point. Interesting.
Unless you
Alright.
can transfer attunement. I don't know how it works. Time is the
What's
DM.
What was that?
What time
time
is
is
it?
It's probably maybe about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon now.
Cool. You want to just hang out somewhere? Maybe read a bit, or
Sure.
Forrest leans on the railing, looking out to the sea. As the breeze flows through his hair, he cracks open his book, begins reading about the wondrous tales of fishing.
All right.
Zion hides in the shadow of the boxes.
That's exactly what he's doing.
No, he's just squatting, reading.
A guard walks up. Sir, no loitering. Please move on. You're blocking the cargo.
Not good. That's not good. No. I mean, it's a weird way to read.
It's really absorbs in the material.
All right. So are you both reading the books?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You don't have to be that complex with mine. Unless it's weird.
You throw in a rod.
Chapter 1, How to Bait a Line.
Whole reasoning why a fish goes towards the line. Its whole state of mind during the process.
Thank you for purchasing. Over the next 40 chapters, we'll tell you about the mental state of fish and why they're attracted to certain bait. Chapter 1, The Worm. There are several different types of worm.
We have the night crawler, the crawler, and the night.
All right. So you crack open the book. Apparently, the author, the name is Old Salty Beard.
Classic.
The chapter 1, The Basics, How to Not Catch Your Own Boot.
Alright.
Old Salty Beard begins by teaching readers
Alright, habits. Alright.
as an important rule of fishing.
I get the idea.
Don't
It's
catch
fine.
your own boot.
I get the idea. Move on.
Chapter 2 is about the
No. Move on to his book. It's fine.
You want to learn? You might need this.
I get the premise. Very novice level book about how to fish, maybe with some jokes thrown in.
It is. That is actually
You don't say.
once reading over it, you realize that that's what it is. It's a simplistic book. It's about fishing. It's for a novice level And it does have a lot of jokes and good humor thrown into it.
Good humor.
Subjective. That's your opinion, man. Alright.
Is it? Is it an opinion? I don't know about that.
Tell me about the art. What did you the art of distill? Wait, steel isn't the metal. Okay.
Yes. Oh my goodness. All right, Zion. You start reading The Fisherman's Guide to the Art of Distill. It basically says on the foreword, how to catch loans and reel in riches.
Uh-huh.
Chapter 1, Baiting the Hook. Captain Crookbeard begins by explaining that just like catching fish, getting someone to take a loan is all about the bait. He compares the loan offer to a shiny wiggly worm on a hook, too tempting to resist. The key is to make the loan look like an easy catch, even though there's a sharp hook hidden underneath. Chapter 2, The Big Catch. In this chapter, the captain talks about reeling in the catch. Once someone bites the bait, it's time to reel them in slowly. Captain Crookbeard explains that the real trick is making sure the borrower doesn't notice the hook until it's too late. He chuckles as he shares tips on how to make interest rates. Yes, he chuckles that he's laughing as he shares tips on how to make interest rates seem low at first, only to skyrocket later, just like a fish that thinks it's getting away, only to find itself in a net. Chapter 3, Keeping the Net Tight.
How
Now
many
that
chapters are there? How many chapters?
There's 4 chapters.
Ah, okay.
Chapter 3, Keeping the Net Tight. Now that the borrower is on the hook, Captain Crookbeard explains how to keep them tangled in the net. He suggests clever tricks like hidden fees, confusing terms, and endless paperwork that make it hard for the borrower to swim free. The captain laughs as he explains how, just like a fish caught in a net, the borrower will struggle but won't escape. Chapter 4, Selling the Catch. The captain wraps up by talking about what to do once you've got your fish caught. He explains that you can either let them swim away, but only after paying a hefty price, or you can sell them to someone else, just like selling your catch at the market. Captain Crookbeard reminds readers that the real money isn't in the fish themselves, but in the endless cycle of catching, reeling in, and selling again. Final words. Captain Crookbeard tips his hat and winks, reminding his readers that the world of loans is a big ocean, and with the right tricks, anyone
the hat tip reminds the readers. That's
reminding his readers that the world of loans is a big ocean, and with the right tricks, anyone can become a master fisherman. But he also warns that it's important to know when to stop fishing. After all, even the best fisherman can get caught in his own net. Siam learns about loans.
Yeah, as a scholar, wasn't there something more like reading random books gains you random knowledge?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I just gave it to you. Zion learns about loans.
Only scholars can do this, alright.
Mm-hmm. Royce?
Yes.
How'd you enjoy your book?
It was great.
Good.
This book is a longer read.
All right. So you read your books. You're able to read through them fairly quickly. It's now probably about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, somewhere around there.
Madam, do you know what a clock is or a watch? Pocket watch? Is that a thing? Have you heard? I can get one of those, madam.
She looks at you. Do you want to know the time? Is that what you're asking?
No. Well, sure, if you have it, but teach a man to fish. Blah blah blah.
Well, you could go buy a time device from the general store.
Okay, thank you. I'll do that. Need to wake up early, fishing and whatnot.
Royce learns the very basics of fishing. Even though he pretty much already knew most of it.
Ready to set sail.
Mm-hmm.
See if it's ready.
I'm sure if we buy like a time device, it's just gonna be like a paper plate with like just a basic sundial.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Are you
Alright.
here? Let's see here.
You do see him. He seems to be sitting in a chair.
Hello, sir.
Oh, good. You're back. Did you sign the documentation, all that good stuff?
Absolutely.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, this is going to be so much better than it's been. All right. By the way, what was your names?
Maze.
Maze. All right. And your
Sorry.
name?
Seor?
Seyor?
CYCYOR.
Syor. Syor?
Sure.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
And of course,
Of course.
my name is Whitcomb Church.
Alright. You ready to go?
I am. If you'll just pile in the boat, we'll be on our way.
Alright.
All right. Saving it just in case.
Oh my goodness. How many of those slimes did you kill? You jumped to me about 40 all of a sudden.
In actuality, it's thousands. Thousands. There's the spark master thing.
Have you used your flame brand yet?
No, I can't because it needs 3 biro.
Welcome.
Yep.
Us as a rowboat.
All right. Pick your spot. It's plenty of room.
Alright. I'll be here.
Did you see the map?
It's quite the map.
I take one step, I traveled halfway through it. So, pirates coming to radio on this thing.
Oh yes, yes, all the time. In very large vessels. But they'll think twice now that you're here.
One question: how do you get on the other side of the sail?
Probably wouldn't need to if you're sailing. You put chairs, thank you, Dean.
You're welcome.
Wait, this thing has physics when you interact with it? Yeah, it does. Wow.
I
Interesting.
mean,
The sail has physics when I touch it.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh my! Ah!
Oh, what did you do?
You've broken it. Ah, this is why
We're
we can't have
going.
nice things. This is
Too
why
much
we-
wind. Too much wind.
Can I? Nope, can't. Okay, well.
They moved.
Think. There.
If I summon somebody tall, they can walk into it.
Oh my goodness.
What? Does it look
It's
worse than
getting
your
the
screen?
sail. It's getting the sail.
Ah! Nope, I don't think so.
That's just Barry.
It's not working. All right. So, as you go on your journey, you see that Mr. Church is guiding the boat. At the rudder of the ship. As you're going along, it seems like he lets down nets into the water, and he's just trolling the ocean.
Simon takes out a spike glass. Watching for anything in the ocean. Anything that isn't water.
All right, anything that isn't water. Royce, what are you doing?
Daydreaming? No.
All right.
Nothing to do with it.
You wanna read my book?
No. No.
Why now? Why?
I'm good, man.
So where are you boys from?
I mean, like,
Oh yeah,
I
you're
mean-
you're adventurers.
Okay.
I'm sure you're from a location, a centralized location, just out
somewhere
exploring
in
the
Elf
world.
Kingdom, somewhere up in the
All the way from the Elf Kingdom.
Ah, you're both from the Elf Kingdom. It's interesting. I haven't ever been there before. It's mainly been here fishing. You know, I own this boat.
Nice.
Spent a lot of.
Hopefully.
Go on.
Just nothing. Just rambling.
I worked on a ship for 10, 15 years, something like that. Saved up enough money to buy my own boat, and here we are.
Have you made your money back?
Not really. In fact, I feel like I'm losing money most of the time.
Is that because of the pirates or just.
Yeah, because of the pirates. Because it's it's pretty expensive being your own boss. But you get to work your own hours. You get to tell yourself what to do. Of course, that also means that you don't have as much money or things to rely on. If something happens to the boat, I'm fixing it or repairing it. But in the end, I enjoy it. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yep. I always say, do what you enjoy. And if you can't, then do whatever pays the most.
He does always say that.
That's actually a good philosophy. Well, fishing has really picked up here lately. I guess that's why the pirates have picked up. It's become fairly lucrative due to the problems within the kingdom. I mean, don't get me wrong. I hate that there's a well,
Mhm.
but it has been nice.
You don't have to worry though. We've dealt with our fair share of pirates.
I have full faith in you. Now, usually I just surrender. You know, they come, they point their guns at me. Give me all your fish.
Guns?
Yes, they have well, they have those blow-uppy things. I guess you'd call them guns.
Wait, what do you?
Molotovs?
Trebuchets? I guess that'd be a better.
On the things that are made for like very long range and throw like
Explosives, yes. Kill this ship in one hit. Yes, those.
they're not great for aiming at sea.
Probably not.
Things that straight line. They can aim, not things you throw over like walls.
Yes. What would you call them?
A ballista.
Ballista. Oh, that's a good name for them.
It's a ballista.
Boomy things.
Sure.
Stick flingers. Oh, fire stick flingers. That's probably better. That's probably more accurate.
Yep, it's great. Hey, just I'm gonna make this clear. You're the captain of the ship, right?
Yes, I am the captain of this ship.
Okay, so when if we're approached by pirates, you need to give the order if you want us to attack or not, or just defend and we sail on.
All right.
All right.
I'm giving the order to attack.
What do you? Does this boat have any defenses?
Yes, it has two.
Oh my goodness! No wonder.
Huh?
Oh. You're trying to get like
I would never.
Zion hangs his feet off into the water as y'all are moving.
Simon continues to scout out.
So have you ever? Okay. You don't see anything. It's just pretty much clear water, from what you can tell. So how many pirates have you fought at one time?
That's a very pointed question. It seems like.
No, I'm just wondering. I mean, there's quite a few pirates on a boat.
One time. One time. I don't know. Countless.
Countless. Oh well, I feel very safe then to have you here.
Okay.
There we were.
It doesn't. They can be a higher level than the ones I fought. It doesn't really matter about numbers. Numbers are just don't really mean anything.
What do you mean by level?
It's an adventure thing. Don't worry about it.
Ah, okay. The good news is I haven't seen any, well, giant fish. Those can be quite bad for a boat of this size, but I haven't seen any. Usually I've been able to avoid them, thank goodness.
Are we like in the middle of the river? Are we next to the shore?
I would say you're not in the middle, but you're not next to the shore. So in the middle, between the shore and the middle, you can, yeah, there you go. You can see the shore from where you are. So maybe, but it's very, very tiny in the distance. You see him start to pull up the nets. There seems to be lots of fish in them. He dumps them out onto the boat. Starts sorting through them.
10,000 per. Ah, because it's so hard to reel in a net.
Oh, we got some good ones here.
The fish. What good ones?
We have some calypso.
That's not a real fish.
He holds it up to you. Look, it's a calypso. You probably don't know your fish very well, but this is a calypso fish. You can tell by the by this. Nope, you're right. This might be a Symbolian. I'm not sure. Or, anyways, it's
That sounded racist just now.
no.
Symbolian.
Sometimes hard to tell with the markings.
Do you have any equipment on the ship? Like, my earplugs? Yeah, I chuckle.
What do you mean? Is got an ear infection or something?
Hey. Doctor, I
No.
don't know if okay.
I heard of a guy who had cursed ears. It was quite bad. You see him putting the fish under his feet into like a
stowaway compartment.
it's a live container.
A water bucket.
I think it's called a live well. Yeah, I think it's called a live well. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It basically keeps the fish alive. It's in the side of the boat.
It's a water bucket.
It's basically a water bucket built into the boat where the fish, you can throw fish into it. It's like a fish aquarium.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, did you see something?
Nope, stretching my legs.
All right, the day goes on. It starts to get night outside.
This might be one of the hardest. Oh. It got dark quick.
All right. Might be a little crowded, but take your pick of the side of the ship, whichever one you want. I'll be back here.
Is it safe going in this small of a boat this far out?
Sure, I've done this plenty of times. I'm not dead yet.
Hmm.
All right, so it's getting to be nighttime. What do you do?
Does this ship have any light?
Hold on. Fixing it.
It can be either good or bad. Could either get run over by a ship or seen by. Don't know whether I went on or off. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, putting a torch under the sail might be bad.
It's magic.
Doesn't create any heat.
I mean, that's
Oh,
directly
it's
burning.
It's not real fire. It's just light.
He does put torches out on the boat as it gets dark.
Alright. Take one of the tents out and. Or I guess it's one of the camping gear. Just use it.
All right.
You place the campfire right in the middle.
No, one of the tents. I'll just take it and wrap myself in the cloth.
All right. All right. So you take the you're just wrapping yourself in the cloth of the tent.
Yep.
All right. Zion, what are you doing with your tent?
I'm
There's
just going to.
definitely not enough room to actually pitch a tent.
Zion is going to do the same, but he's going to tie the tent to the ship,
All right.
pulling himself in place.
All right. You see the gentleman just pull a blanket up, and he goes to sleep right where he is. He passes out almost immediately. You notice that he didn't put down an anchor or anything.
Sleep.
All right. What do you do, Zion?
Zion goes to sleep.
All right. All right. You wake up the next morning. The ship has drifted very close to shore. You're woken up by the sound of scraping noises.
Where?
It sounds like something's scraping the bottom of the ship every once in a while.
This is a new sound.
Yes. It sounds like something scraping the bottom. Like, just think of... I can't do it. Just something scraping along the bottom of the ship every, like, maybe 10, 20 seconds.
Is everyone awake?
You see Church. He seems to be groggily getting up.
Alright. Zion's going to look down into the water.
All right. You look down in the water. Royce, what are you doing?
Sit in my spot.
All right. Zion, you look down in the water. You notice that it looks like there is shipwreckage down below the surface of the water.
How much?
A lot.
Like a completely destroyed ship.
Like multiple destroyed ships. Like, but they're not whole. It's just like many pieces.
Well, looks like we've found a bunch of shipwrecks.
Oh yes. This place is actually pretty nasty for ships. Either pirates or there's rocks underneath. They tend to get bigger ships. That's why they can't go through here very easily. But
Why are we going through here? Is it not a... Can you not go around it?
oh yeah, we could go around it. But the listless vessel here, she can go through it fine.
What? You can't... I doubt you can catch fish here.
Yes, but it's a lot quicker. I mean, I could go around it if you want me to, but it should shave off some time.
Do you really need to shave off time when trying to catch fish?
Oh, I'm doing it for you. If you're here and I can get a fairly good haul, then, and I actually
Right.
make it, then we should be good.
It doesn't matter. What? What? I'm not doing anything in this place.
Yeah, you are keeping my fish safe. And he stamps his foot on the live well beneath him.
Yeah, but I'm not keeping your ship safe from the wreckage. I mean,
Oh,
scraping the bottom of your boat.
Oh yeah, it's scraping it. It's not damaging it. It's fine.
It-
We should be good.
What do you think is scraping it right now?
Probably the wreckages of the ships below.
Mm-hmm.
Our ship doesn't go as low as other ships. It's now if we were a lot lower due to the weight of the ship, then yeah, we wouldn't be able to go this way. But the listless should be fine.
Don't bother. He's the captain.
This thing's floating everywhere. I was just. Zion takes his spyglass, scouts.
All right, Royce, what are you doing?
Just looking ahead.
All right. It is a very uneventful day. Night rolls around. The scraping on the ship stopped quite some time ago. All right. Surprised we didn't see anybody today. And I usually see other ships, so that's a little odd to me. But
Okay.
looks like I got a pretty good haul.
Mm-hmm.
You see him lay down, pull the blanket up, and almost pass out immediately.
Sleep.
Yep, as I'm asleep like I did last night.
All right. All right. In the morning, when you wake up, you see what appears to be fins all around the boat.
What kind?
Just general fins from some sort of fish.
Like fins from a fish on its back, or
Right, fish on its
like
back.
tails?
Like fins, like on this, like a shark fin. You see shark fin type fins around the
Right.
boat. We're talking like 30, 40 of them.
How big are they?
They're fairly big. They actually go up to the side of the boat where you are. So we're talking like maybe 5, 6 feet out of the water.
Is everyone awake?
The captain seems to be still sleeping.
Captain?
Let's see. Royce, you are awake. What? Is pirates? Tell 'em-
Sharks.
Sharks? What do you mean sharks? He starts to get up. He's really groggy. Where? Where's sharks?
In the water.
He looks around at the fins swimming around. Oh, have they bitten the boat yet or anything?
Doesn't look like it. How many? Let's see. How much fish do you have on you?
I have quite a bit in the live well. They might be sensing the fish in there.
I would like a few.
Hmm. Did you not bring food?
That's not what I mean. I'm going to create bait. Sharks are drawn by the blood of fish. Can't use mine.
All right. Yes. I'll give you some of the smaller ones. Is that okay, or do you need the bigger ones?
I mean, you can still fish, right? Like,
I got a raw fish. Here's one. There you go.
thank you. All right. Zyme is going to take the fish and. Do you have an arrow?
Me?
Kind of.
An arrow?
Yeah, an arrow. I
Um.
mean, I don't know if I
No.
have an arrow. Technically, I have a crossbow. I don't know if that comes with arrows.
Trying to just shoot it far away.
Yeah, I was just going to fillet the fish into a nice fishy mess. And then
Yep. You have daggers.
I mean, I could just throw the fish.
Okay, just give it a cut and toss it.
All right.
You see one of
Simon's
them bump up against the boat, kind of rocks a little bit.
So I'm just going to take some of the cloth from the tent.
All right.
He's going to cut the fish into a nice smoothie within the. It's like a bunch of. He's going to mince the fish into the cloth, wrap it up, and then throw it behind them.
All right. You're basically turning it into chum.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. You've turned it into chum. You've put it inside the cloth of the tent.
I wonder. So I'm just going to coat. I was going to conjure a dagger. He's going to coat it in the chum.
All right.
He's going to throw the chum bag behind the ship, and he's going to target one of the sharks. Is the water like not visible at all through it?
What do you mean? Like, how visible can you see through the water?
Yeah, like can I see the actual fish or like
yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
fin?
yeah. It's clear enough that you could see through it. Yeah.
All right, Zyme's going to stab one of the sharks with the chum-covered dagger, and he's going to throw a chum sack behind him, the boat.
All right.
Why do you say it like that? Don't say it like that.
All right. That's what we're doing. Rice, what are you doing as you notice Zion doing all this?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. So describe it exactly as you're doing it.
Zyme minces the fish inside the cloth,
All right.
and then takes some of that minced fish onto a conjured dagger,
All right.
and then throws the minced fish bag.
And then you stab.
Yeah, I throw the. The dogs don't like it. I throw the bag behind the ship as it's going, and then I throw the dagger at one of the sharks. impaling it, hoping that.
I can't
causes
hear
the
you,
other
so just
sharks-
just wait.
Dogs! What is it, ale? What is it? Hello.
Welcome back. All right. So you're chummed it, put it in the tent, rubbed some of it on the dagger, threw the chum behind the boat, and stabbed the dagger into one of the fish with fins as it passed by the boat.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's what you
I
did.
threw the dagger. Yeah.
You threw the dagger, or you stabbed?
I threw.
You-
I never.
okay, okay.
I've never stabbed.
All right. Threw it.
I've impaled him, kept the dagger in it.
All right. So what happens is that when you throw the chummed fish, the fish go after it in a frenzy. They start attacking it. Blood's all in the water. You throw one of the daggers at the fish. It stabs it. You notice that it is bleeding in the water. It seems like the other fish start attacking it and eating it because you see all the blood water. It's just like the water's just kind of frothing. They're just kind of going at it. You're not sure what's happening because the water's turned all bloody and everything. But they are increasingly frothing the water. The fish are bumping against the boat. It's rocking pretty bad. The fish are making... Yes. They're hitting the boat.
How far did I was able to throw the chum?
I would say maybe 10 to 20 feet.
Really?
Mhm.
Dude.
This is like a huge, heavy bag.
Yeah,
I can
it's
throw my daggers.
it's a tent.
What is 8 meters?
You said a tent.
He said it took a piece.
Oh.
I took a piece
A
of cloth.
piece.
All right.
I cut a piece of cloth.
All right, that's how far it went, about 10, 20 feet.
All right. I mean, I guess.
Alright, whatever. I'm dazzling bolt with blood. Blood spot. Where's Frothy? Dazzling bolt.
All right. All right. You see electricity go everywhere. The fish type things start shaking. You see lightning go throughout the entire water, and everything gets still. Well, that gust of wind really didn't do your throw justice there, did it?
That's the wind doesn't get it. That was heavy enough. So I'm scouts up there.
Do you do anything with the fish?
What do you mean?
What fish?
What fish?
The fish?
The fish that I threw out?
No. The mini fish in the water.
Just up to the captain. I'm just sitting down, man.
I see. I got you. All right. You continue on your journey.
Yeah.
It starts getting dark outside again. You see the captain lay down, pull a blanket up, and pass out almost immediately.
I sleep.
Yep. Sleep.
All right. All right. Off in the distance, you hear a very loud noise that wakes you up. It is very early in the morning.
What is the noise?
It just sounds like a very loud noise, like everything just kind of shook. The boat shook. Everything just, it was just a very loud noise. You're not sure what it was.
It was just like a thunderous,
Yeah, it was just like a,
and then
yeah.
vibration.
yeah. So imagine getting woken up by lightning, or not lightning, but by thunder, and it vibrated the boat.
Sound, you just don't know what sound it was.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It was.
What
Oh
did
my
it-
god, the sky! The sun exploded!
All right, you're both woken up. Seems like something loud off in the distance. What do you do?
Zion's gonna look around with his spyglass.
All right, you see something off in the distance. There appears to be smoke.
Alright, what else?
You're not sure. It's just smoke.
Coming from what?
An object.
What direction?
Where you're headed, in front of you.
Zion points out the smoky object.
I see. Is the captain awake?
Captain's fast asleep.
Captain, wake up.
What? What is it? Is the wind back?
Smoke ahead. No, smoke ahead. Some sort of thing is on fire. I suggest we steer around it.
He groggily gets up. Which way is the thing?
Smoke ahead. I suggest we steer around it.
All right, steering around it. Which way does I go?
Up to you. I'm sure you don't want to sail toward the smoke, so just do what you would normally do.
All right. Okay. I guess we'll go right, or inland. Not sure. Hold. He starts fumbling, getting up out of the place where he was asleep at. He looks really groggy.
I was gonna try to conceal the bow and shadow.
All right, you're trying to conceal the boat in shadow. Royce, what are you doing?
Just looking.
All right. You're trying to pull the shadows around you. The boat is slightly obscured with shadow. It just looks like a little bit darker as you're pulling it around you. So instead of a boat, it just looks like a little bit darker boat.
Alright.
You see the captain get up. He grabs the rudder. All right. I guess we'll go around it. Oh man, it's quite dark today, man. I see the sun, but it doesn't seem to be putting out enough light.
Enough light for what? To see where you're. To grab your rudder?
I don't know. Maybe it's my eyes.
I don't
We
think this
haven't
boat has a
adjusted.
rudder. I think it's. Is this not a rowboat?
So,
Got a sail.
It's a sailboat. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
So what do you think? Should we head more inland or should we more out
why are
to
you
sea?
asking me?
Well, because it's a choice to be made, and if we
Make
go,
a choice,
Zion
Captain.
splashes some water in his face. Some cold water.
well, it's your life too.
It's your fish, your profits. I don't care. Just make a choice. You're the experienced sailor. Why are you asking me?
All right. I guess we'll go more out into the deep ocean instead of towards shore.
I'm sure that's the choice you would have made. I'm sure this is not a leading choice. It's more drama. It's fine. Let's continue.
He points the boat away from shore, more out into deep water. As you get further and further out, Zion, you notice that the smoke has gotten larger because it's on your left. It's still fairly far away, but you notice that it is a ship. It seems to be on its side, and smoke coming from it.
Symes using spyglass for any. If he sees any people or other ships.
You don't see any other ships. It's just a ship on its side.
Symes see any people?
You don't see any people.
Does it look like it's sinking still?
You're not sure. It's just a boat on its side with smoke coming out of it.
Where's the smoke coming out of?
The ship itself.
Where on the ship?
The top of it.
Which top? Because it's on the side.
The top of the side that's going up.
Okay.
So the ship's on its side, and you just see smoke coming out of it. It's just billowing out of it. Not a lot. It's just, but there is smoke coming out of it. A dark smoke. You're not sure where exactly pinpoint accurate on the ship, but you do see smoke coming out of it. What do you do?
Keep a lookout for any boats.
All right. After a few moments, you still don't see any boats. However, the ship has gotten slightly bigger. Not as big as if you were heading straight towards it, but you can make out more and more of it. Looks like a fairly large vessel. It does indeed look like it's on its side. It looks like the smoke's kind of dying down. It doesn't look like it's synced anymore from when you originally saw it. You see anything else?
I mean, it's still just a ship on its side, smoke coming out of it. Watch for debris.
All right. Should we go check it out?
Why would we check it out?
There might be some valuables on it.
No, we don't have the space for variables.
It was plundered.
You think so?
It was.
You
I
don't.
mean, ships don't normally tip over smoking.
It's true. There might be some goods on it, though.
It was plundered. It's not worth risking our
No
lives.
good option to go over there to a freshly on fire, on its side ship in a small sailboat. I'm sorry. It's no benefit to us. Either there are pirates around, a sea monster from under got to it, or just somebody on the crew messed up cooking dinner or something. Either way, we can't do nothing.
Because it's probably not an accident like that, because the crew would have just dealt with it. It was something that they couldn't handle. Like, a big external force.
Either way, there's nothing we can do.
I guess so. All right. Well, if you're not willing to go over there, I guess we'll go around then.
Yeah. Stay clear of the debris. Can't sail near it.
All right. You pass by the ship. Zion, in front of you, you see what appears to be a ship. You notice it off in the distance.
What does it look like?
Yeah, it looks like a ship.
Does it have markings?
You can't see at this distance.
I can see it.
You
This
can
is like
see-
a fog.
You can see the outline of a ship, like
Alright.
like the
How far
speck
away is
of a
it?
ship. It's fairly out there. Again, it's like a speck of a ship as you're looking through the eyeglass.
Is it straight ahead?
Yes, it's straight ahead.
Has he
It seems-
changed his course back to more inland, or is it still in the middle of the river?
It's still in the middle of the river.
It seems to be a outline of a ship directly in front of us.
Yeah, how about we go back to our intended course you were on before?
All right.
inland?
Yeah. Do you think it's a bad ship?
I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. Just go back to your course.
All right. I'll have to go back towards the inland. Said to watch out for debris. All right.
We passed the ship now. I mean, there wouldn't be more debris than there would normally be in your normal course.
All right. If you see anything in the water, just let me know so I can go around it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You start seeing the ship turn more towards the mainland. Zion, I'm guessing that you're monitoring the ship.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that it's gotten bigger.
Mm-hmm. So it's coming back. And seems like the ship's coming closer. I guess they saw. I couldn't see them, but they might have a better spyglass. I don't
I mean,
know.
why wouldn't it get closer? We're sailing in the direction it's come. What? Is it normal for the ship to get bigger? Unless it's sailing away from us, it'll get
If
bigger.
it's getting bigger, that means we're getting closer to it.
Yeah, so it's sailing this way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's normal. And then that means it spotted anything.
I guess I didn't know how our course changed. I thought it was like more sideways.
All right, you're starting to see the land again, the coast. After a few minutes, Zyme, you notice that the ship has gotten even bigger. It looks like it might be pointed towards this ship.
How much closer? How close is it now?
You can pretty much make out that it is indeed a ship. It's armed. You still don't see any markings on it though.
All right. Unmarked ship. It's the same ship. Very close. It looks directly pointing towards us.
You hear that, Captain?
Yeah, that. I mean, it could be that they should have markings. Most ships do have markings, something to let the person know, hey, we're friendly or
Well,
bad.
as long as it has a human kingdom flag that the way of
Is that true? I didn't know
no,
that.
no.
No, sorry, that was a joke. Pay no mind. Past experiences and all that.
Oh,
It's
I've had this happen before.
mhm.
All right, we could try going more inland. Maybe hit up the coast. They might not be able to follow us there since they might run aground.
What do you normally do in this situation?
Well, usually if they see me, they're gonna catch me. But I have you two, so we should be fine.
How about we just go more inland where we can go. And then did you have a eureka moment? Isn't that what you should do? Have you never done that before? You just give up now that we're here. Now you suggest going inland?
I wonder if you could freeze the water.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. But it's kind of a big ship, so it'll probably just crash right there. I want to like freeze the surface. So.
Yeah, but I mean, went that still?
It might cause some
Something.
damage, but it's worth a try. I won't say I won't try it, but it's most
Yeah.
likely to just crash right through.
You know what we could do?
Uh huh.
We could charge at them, and we could.
No.
Wait,
No.
with what? With our? It's a ship.
Yeah, with our ship, we could charge right at them. You guys can shoot your magical beams at them.
Go inland. No point being that aggressive.
I mean,
The
they have
blood lust out of your eyes.
they have stolen my fish before, and if these are the
This is
same
not a
people,
time for revenge. This is time for you to make a profit, and for that, non-confrontational approaches would be best. Just go inland. You're asking me advice. I'm giving you direct advice now.
all right, we'll do it your way. We'll go in.
No, it's my way now. You suggest
Well, I just wanted to directly attack them, but you're saying that it'd be best to go inland. Right? I had full faith in your abilities.
Let's go with your first idea, which was to go inland, even though this is something apparently you've never done before, because you give up as soon as anybody directly approaches you.
Their ships are a lot faster than ours, but should be fine. Should be fine.
I wonder if if your traps could float.
It's made of metal. Well, I could do ice, then trap. I don't know.
Attach some balloons.
Yeah, instead of
Jackson-
throwing it on the ice, I just slide it on so it doesn't crack it or something.
What are these bombs called that I put undersea? Land, like sea mines? Are they just called sea mines?
What was
I
the
don't
name?
know.
It was the name of it. It's not sea mines. Is it
Alright.
sea mines?
Sadly, we
It's
have
called
to
naval
go.
mines.